All right, folks, let's do a tag submission. So today I received a submission kit from Tag, and I'm going to rip it open and see what we have to do here. And I have my 4 cards picked out. I had to go with a 4-card submission because I keep missing out on their drops. I've tried, I've gotten in the weight rooms. I really don't understand what the issue is or why I can never get a drop, but I was going to do a 10-card, 20-card, something like that submission under one of their drop deals. Where they're $14 a piece, and unfortunately I keep missing it, so instead we're going to do a 4-card submission. All right. It looks pretty fancy. They give you a pretty cool bag, like a little slab carrying case. That's pretty cool that comes with it. This is actually free if you spend at least $100 in grading fees. So yeah, let's see what's in here. 2 of the cards I'm going to submit are going to be crossovers. So I'm going to send an SGC card. I'm going to send a PSA card. And we will find out exactly how accurate these graders are from SGC and PSA once you compare it to the automated graders. Let me cut this open. They keep that nice and secure. I'm guessing you don't get to keep this bag the more I look at it. It looks like it has been used at least once before. Somebody cut it right here. It looks like that's just the method they prefer to have you put your cards in. So they've got a little deal here. Place back into FedEx pack, blah, 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 whatever. Reusable pack. Looks like I broke our pack. I'll have to fix that. All right, let's open this up. Again, pretty cool. Got a little padded case there. There's your submission box. You open it up, and here is a sealed lock with a security code, so you can seal your case back up. Looks like they send you shields and sleeves, so you don't have to buy your own. They give you exactly what they want you to ship them in. It looks like they use Card Saver 1, which is coincidentally exactly the same one that I use already. I'm not going to submit this Strider, but I do have it in a Card Saver 1 case. So it'll be interesting. It's pretty cool that they give you that, and then they give you the details on how to do it. Another little box. So anyway, I will update this video when I have the cards ready to go in here, and yeah, we'll see what we get. Okay, folks, so here we go. I am ready to prepare these cards for this tag submission. I just wanted to start with this Elly De La Cruz. I actually got this one in here already. They come with these cool penny sleeves that have like a little tab on the top, so you can easily pull them out of the card savers. So I got the Elly in here. I did give it a quick wipe down with a special cloth that my son actually bought for me. It's for a baseball card prep kit, so you can make sure that the surface is clean, etc. I've got an Ohtani and a One Touch, so I think that just pops open. I've actually never used this One Touch before. And then I've got the 91 Michael Jordan baseball. It's Upper Deck card SP1 that I got a 6 in from PSA. I don't understand why this is a 6, so I'm going to send it to Tag and see what the computers tell me. So I'm ready to crack that one open. And then I've got this Griffey Jr. Rookie card. I pulled this fresh out of a pack. If you've seen some of my previous videos, I sent it to PSA. They gave me a 4. I was absolutely befuddled on the 4. The only thing I could ever possibly tell is the hologram on the back has a line through it. And I didn't think they dinged you that hard on the back hologram. And then so I sent it to SGC, and SGC said, nope, that's a 5. That's a piece of shit card. The centering is absolutely perfect all the way around. I know I had a couple of comments in that video. I've used my loop, which has a measurement guide on the bottom. I've used my lighted loop, which also has a measurement gauge inside of it. I don't know if you can see it. It's also lit, in case you wondered. I've inspected this card with black light as well. I mean, I have done every possible inspection of this thing, and I cannot figure out why it got a 5 from SGC and a 4 from PSA. So I'm going to crack this open. I've never cracked an SGC slab before, usually because I haven't had the need to, but here, let's crack this this Jordan and see what we got. So I've seen a lot of different methods on how to crack these. I use the method which I think is the safest. I crack these corners. I try to get the top broken out first, and I'm very cautious that I don't do anything which is going to get to the card itself. I've seen some guys crack from the bottom. They crack one time here, it creates a split all the way through the middle, and then they just open it up. That scares the bejesus out of me. I'm not going to do it that way. So generally, if you can get one of these top corners to crack, then that's the safest way, and I like to save the little submission strips anyway. So we take this off of here and see. Usually once you get one side like that, that's enough that you can get a screwdriver in there. And as you heard right there, it just pops the thing open. So let me try this side. Yep, that one's free. Let me get in the middle here. And that should be enough to open this thing up. Very careful. All right, as you guys can see, I did not touch the card one time during this process. So now that I am ready to get the card out, I don't want any of these tape edges to ever touch my precious Michael Jordan card. So I'm going to fold those back. And then I'm simply going to put that directly into my hand here. There we go. So that is an SGC, I'm sorry, a PSA break. Everybody has been asking what's wrong with this card. I don't know. Look, I'm checking, like, I mean, is there some kind of a weird, I don't feel anything. It's almost like there might be a crease from the factory. I think that's what it might be. I don't know if you guys, yeah, right there in that light, you might be able to see that. So just to right here, keep an eye on that as I turn it. See that crease? I mean, I pulled this fresh out of a pack with old Junk Food John, but if I look at the front, I can, you know what, I can see it. There's 2 creases right there. And I wouldn't really call them creases. They're just weird marks from, maybe from the factory, the way this card was built. I can kind of feel it there a little bit. But you know what, I've already paid for the tag submission. And so I might have figured out the mystery of my Michael Jordan. When it was in the holder, I could not see that at all. I'm going to lightly clean the surface here. And let's just see what the computer say, because yeah, I think that's why we got the grade we did. So see, all you guys were all bagging on PSA, the guy's out there doing his job. I just could not see that in the right light, and I think under this light I can see that. So I'm guessing that's why it came back a low score, and I'm curious what tag will grade it at. And we shall see. All right, let's do the Ohtani next, since that should be a very simple process. Like I said, I've never opened a one-touch, so I don't really know. I think it's just a magnet, right? Yeah. Top comes off. Card comes out. I really like this Ohtani card. I feel like the centering is off just the absolute slightest. Like the picture is, where's the front of this? Like the picture's just slightly down to the bottom right corner, just a tiny, tiny bit. Oh, I don't like this. There we go. All right, let's throw this in the card saver. In she goes. I'm predicting a 9 on this Ohtani. I would love to get a 10, or I don't know what the numbers equate to on the tag process, but I was just curious what they would grade it at, so we'll see. All right, put one touch over here. All right, last one. Let's jump into this Ken Griffey Jr. Maybe I can see what's wrong with it when I open it up for the second time here as well. All right, folks, wish me well here. Like I said, I've never done an SGC slab, but I'm going to do it the same way I did the PSA slab, and let's see how it works out. If anyone wondered, I put the tape on in case the thing shatters. The tape will hold the plastic, and it won't get onto the card or all over my, yeah, I said that, and then it went everywhere, or all over my room in here, in my office. It broke, but it didn't break through, so let me try that again. There we go. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do the other corner just because I prefer to do it this way. Like I mentioned, is it necessary? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. you heard some plastic pieces go flying, so hopefully it's not too big of a mess in here. And I'm gonna clean my surface just in case. All right, let me see if this is the same. I'd like to be able to get that out of, again, I like to save those for whatever reason. I can't get a screwdriver inside of this one, so I'm gonna try to take this very edge off here. Yeah. All right, let me see if that did the trick. Yep, I can at least get under it now. Yeah, sorry for taking so long, but I'm just trying to be very careful here. Like I said, I really want this SGC label. I don't know if I can get that to come out. There we go. All right, let's get this slab open. There we go. Yeah, this is pretty easy. Like I said, these things are sealed by heat. I don't know if anyone's ever seen one of these slabs not sealed. I've actually got a couple I bought just to see how they work. And I did kind of jokingly start my own grading service called El Jefe. All right, and that card shifted, so now I'm freaking out here. All right, there we go. So if you'd like your card graded from El Jefe, you can send it my way. I'll even allow you to pick what grade you want since it's not a legitimate grading service. All right, here we go, guys. Here's the Griffey. You know what? I think it might be the same way. You know, if I put it at an angle, you can almost see underneath his hat. If you can see that. I swear there's like a little bit of a rippling that goes through here. Like I said, I pulled this myself right out of a pack, out of a sealed BBC E box. But there's some strange like stuff, and it's got to be what's keeping this card from getting a good grade, because the centering on this thing is flawless. There's no marks anywhere on it. Let me hold this before I do this. The back here, like I said, that hologram has a weird black line through it that you really can't see with the naked eye, but when you put it into the loop, you can see it there. The back is actually off-centered by a very, very, very small margin, but should not have been enough to impact the grade. All right, let's get Ken in this one touch, and let's send him off to our friends at SGC. I'm sorry, geez, I keep using the wrong words here. The SGC crossover to tag. So we'll compare the humans to the computer and the software of tag. And as a reminder, here we go. There's the 4 cards. So in order I have them here, I had the Griffey first, the Jordan second, the Shohei, and then the Elly De La Cruz 2022 Bowman. I don't like how this like moves in here. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it comes with one piece of foam. There's a lot of room to move. Like they're planning on you putting a lot of cards in there. So I wonder if I should put my own piece of foam to hold those in there. I just do not like that in the least bit. You know what, maybe I'll take a small piece of tape. So heads up to tag, like you guys go all out with your submission kit. Like how about just putting one more piece of foam right here for some of the smaller submissions. So I'm just gonna take a really small piece of tape and just go across the top here. I just don't like how that sat there, and so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so this goes in here. You dump your plastic pieces from your other slab breaks out of their submission box. You put this in here. I don't know what was on this side, just your other stuff. I guess that's fine, that's how they've got it. All right, you put this back together. All right. Packing list, deck box, Include this packing list in your submission. The first card should be placed at the front, last card at the back. Keep any extra supplies. Do I put this in here or in here? Let me mark off that I have the cards. I don't know where my pen went, so they're gonna get some pencil. All right, check, 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 check. All right, folks, when we get this baby back, we will let you know what we got. Hope you enjoyed.